welcome to my first of many video tutorials. So to start with, today we're going to show you how to make a wreath using just your normal dried twigs or some sticks or gum nuts that you find in your garden or your surroundings. So to start with securing your wire onto your wreath by twisting it twice or 3 times, but make sure that it is sturdy because it can come loose when you start twisting. And by the way, like and subscribe and click the bell icon for notification for future videos if you find my tutorials interesting and informative. I'm just trying to figure out how to place my wire because it's very important to know where to place your wire. So place your wire, rolled wire, in the middle of the wreath. Now that's the best way to do it. Now I have pre-cut my materials, but if you are unsure about the length, start with a few until you're confident with the length, because you can struggle at times when they are cut too short. So I'm just gathering my materials now. So that's the twigs. You can see them around, and I'm also had my gum nuts. So I've already taken off a couple of the leaves because the leaves can be too long. So I just left a couple that's short. So you don't want too long of a materials because it can intertwine with each other, and it might not look good. So just gathering your materials and just securing it with your hand for the moment. So while you're trying to fill up the whole area of the wreath. So I start with the twigs and then I add up a couple of the gum nuts. Oh, by the way, the gum nuts, these are quite fresh, so they're still green, but they can turn into brown once they're dried. So I'm just arranging it with my hand, looking at it, and just make sure that I have enough. So when you think you have enough of your materials, now you secure it with your wire. So just twist your wire from in to out. I usually just do one twist. 1 or 2 just to secure it, but if you need some more, if you want to add some more, add them at this time, making sure that you cover your sides, both the lateral and the medial part of your wreath. So I'm just adding a couple just to cover up especially the sides. I do this way because sometimes the materials can be full and it won't, my hands are too small. So I just secure it with the wire. And this is a closer view of what I'm doing. Notice that I slightly angle my materials when doing the middle part. This will help in covering the wreath. So you start in the middle. With regards to the placement, it's important to start from in to out. Except at the start, you can start wherever. because it can get crowded in the middle later as you progress. I personally like making wreath because you can put them on your front door and sends out a warm greeting to your family or guests to your home. That's why those are the things that I like about making wreath. And you don't have to use expensive materials in order to make them. Just like what we are using right now, not just your normal twigs and gum nuts, and you can create awesome design. If you try to look at this picture here, this video here, I'm making sure that my sides are pretty covered, and then I twist my wire and then add some more. I hope that you liked this video, my first video. I hope you learned a lot from this video. So just twisting it. You can do more to secure it. 3 times or 4 times just to make sure, but you have to pull it a bit tight so that it doesn't fall apart once you move on to the next part. So just showing you the closer look. So we're almost done. So I'm just showing you at this stage the front, how it looks like, and then at the back as well. So that's how the back looks. And I'm also showing you the gap part that we have to fill in order to finish the design. So there will be a gap on the middle top part because you cannot add, you will have a difficulty adding some more of the materials of how you're making your wreath earlier. So I'll show you how to close that gap. So this part, we stop gathering our materials, but instead we make small bunches. So at least probably around 4 to fill the gap. So just cut, and then you just cut the lower part. So just gathering small bunches, and then I secure it with the wire as well. So this part, I think, I believe, for me, is the most difficult part of the design because everything is congregating together and it starts to get crowded. So, and you don't want to break all your twigs as well, so you just need to be careful. So just securing it with your wire. And twisting, make sure that it's tight. And I'm just looking for my secateurs and just cutting the lower part. You don't want it too long as well because you're just filling in the gap. So at this time, I put my wreath up. So I started doing it low, and now I'm putting it up. So I'm just sort of looking at where I would put it. So just before I put my glue in. So just the hot glue coming in. Now just be careful with handling your glue because as you can see, it was smoking hot, and a single drop of hot glue can burn you. So my apologies for my chaotic background. Hope to make adjustments my future videos. So this is my work area, and storage as well. So I tried to position it first where I want it to be and start putting the glue and just shove it in there. So place it in between the gaps and make sure to follow the flow of your materials. Or you don't want it too flat. You want it a bit up of where your the flow of your materials is going. So I think preparing at least 4 bunches will cover you to fill out that gap, to close that gap. So just be careful not to break all your twigs as well. So just sort of tread gently. And here's the final product. So that's looking full. That's how I like it. Yeah. I'm just showing you the top part. So it's just making sure that it congregates together. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon for a notification, and look out for my new tutorials coming in a week or so. Thank you so much.